state senator ever elected in the state of Kansas, and his brother, and he'll tell you why his brother's here, Senator Garrett Love.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Wow, what a day, what a group. How about that? I'm very honored and excited to be able to be with you here today, speaking about the most important thing we do here in Topeka, protecting the life and liberty of every single Kansan, the poor and the rich, the young and the old, and most certainly the born and the unborn. Thomas Jefferson once said, "The care of human life and happiness, and not their destruction, is the first and only legitimate object of good government." And I agree with him. Life is no accident. It is not just from a roll of the cosmic dice that we are all here. We are all beautifully and wonderfully made by a creator that has a perfect plan for each and every one of our lives. And what does that mean? It means that life at every stage should be protected. We can all be thankful for the gift of life that we have each been given. And we can show our thanks by being a voice for the voiceless. We make a lot of decisions here in our state capitol. Many of these decisions that affect a lot of people. And one thing that I have noticed is that oftentimes we hear most from those that are affected by the potential decisions the most. But when it comes to the innocent lives of unborn children, there's a problem. Those that are affected most by abortion, the more than 3,000 unborn children whose lives are cut short every day, can't speak for themselves. That is why you being here today and being a voice for the voiceless is so important. That is why being young isn't a reason as to why you don't need to be involved in politics or our government. That is why educating and talking to our friends, our neighbors, our classmates, about how an unborn baby's heart starts to beat just 22 days after conception, before many mothers even know they are pregnant. About how after the 11th week, the unborn baby can smile and frown. About how at around that same point, the baby starts sucking his or her thumb, and even has a clear preference to use either the right thumb or the left thumb. How at 13 weeks, the baby's ears start to pick up vibrations, and how ultrasounds show that unborn babies have REM sleep, which means that babies dream even before they are born. Some of my passion for fighting for the unborn child comes from a family member of mine who is here with us today. Let me introduce to you my little brother, Austin. While Austin no longer seems like my little brother, and I have finally gotten to the point where I can admit he is bigger than me, he is still my little brother. He is currently a freshman at Washburn University, where he's on the basketball team, and this past summer, he was also my best man at Kaylee and I's wedding. But let's rewind. Yes, thank you. And I am definitely the lucky one on this one. I don't know where Kaylee is. There she is, right there. Hey, Kaylee. But let's rewind a few years to when my brother was born. Austin was born close to 3 months premature. When he was born, he fit in the palm of my dad's hand. Was he fragile? Yes, extremely. The most defenseless among us? Yes. And was he a life that was worth the effort of defending? Of course he was. For my family, that story and those difficult times surrounding Austin's birth and who Austin is today are all great reminders of both how precious and awesome life is. As technology has improved and as I have learned more about the pain felt by unborn children, I became more and more concerned. Most concerning to me was when I learned that during the time frame between 20 and 30 weeks gestation, we have more pain receptors on our body per square inch than at any other time in life, than you even do now. And that is the same time that our body's system of pain suppression is even fully operating. That time frame is when many abortions have been performed in Kansas, and also the time frame when my brother was born. That means babies, at a time when they feel more than at any other point in their life, which we've learned through scientific evidence, are going through the worst kind of pain, and our state used to say that was okay. This past year, the Kansas legislature and Governor Brownback said that we were going to change that. We were able to pass several pro-life bills, including the fetal pain bill, which stops abortions beyond the 21st week of pregnancy based on research that indicates the pain that an unborn child feels at that age. But please keep us in your prayers this session, and thank you all for all you do. I'm glad to be here with you today.